Mastermind in San Diego. There's Lisa. Oh, and there's people in there. But currently in San Diego, and I want to talk about some insights because this is how I remember stuff. So we spoke about this idea about like the gap in the game. It's an idea from Dan Sullivan. And hey, if you guys are live, say hi. And it's like how often as coaches we condition ourselves to look at the gaps. That's why we're paid, the big bucks, right? So a lot of times our mind would go towards what is the gap, because there's always, I did that, but then there's room to improve. And living in the gap makes us measure from our goal to what's ideal. And when we think about the ideal part of it, it's a moving target. So we're living in this constant state of measuring in that dissatisfaction that we're not there yet, and yet is this goal that's always moving, the next level. So the shift, the insight I got was that we need to shift the way we think about this gap, and before we go into the gap, as we naturally do, we have to think about the gain. And the gain is measuring from where you start to your goal, not to the ideal, not to the moving target, but to that goal that is the very next step. And in a way, I feel like it is talking about, hey, let's enjoy the journey, let's enjoy this process, and not think about, oh, I'm not there yet. When I get there, then I'll be happy, then I'll be accomplished. So it's the gap, the gain concept by Dan Sullivan. That was new. I didn't know that before. And then there's a quote that I want to talk about that I wrote down, and it's really cool. So I wanna document it. It is, you can't hold onto your old stories while transforming who you are. It talks about the law of sacrifice. And so you let go of the lesser to make room for the greater. This is tying in the law of sacrifice with what referencing Keith Cunningham, who wrote the book The Road Less Stupid. So that quote rang true to me because when we transform into our next level, into the next form of ourselves, we really can't undergo that transformation unless we destroy the past self. And when you're thinking about destroying the past self, it's not just who you are as a person, it is also what are the beliefs that you hold on to. What are the stories you tell yourself that rules your reality, your life. So the exercise that they had us go through is what are the areas in which you'll let go. So I want to share with you guys some of these areas. So one of the areas I want to let go of is smaller talk. And another one is the fear of crowded thoughts. And what does that mean? That means that whenever, I don't know why, maybe it's my culture, but I think about whenever I describe my accomplishments, I kind of add a like belittlement of some kind, such as, oh, I created a live experience, and then I would say it's a small event, it's a smaller event, it's a teeny thing. So that's naturally how I'll describe it. It's smaller, it's tinier, it's this little thing that I did on the side. I created a little software company, right? And not really saying that it's a legit company, even though it is. So I don't know why that is a part of my language, but language is, I'm finding so important. Every single word that you utter, if it has a negative connotation, it really changes your future. It changes your present. And so another part is letting go of the fear of crowded thoughts. So I think part of that is kind of being afraid that the thoughts and the minds of other people would occupy my mind space and my time, and that's why I kind of censor, kind of shield my mind from the beliefs of people the beliefs that I don't believe in. And one of the ways to let that go is to say that there is strength and conviction in me holding strong to my beliefs, but also having the wherewithal to be open-minded, to say with an open mind I can consume, but I can also have conviction in seeing the differences in perspective and not being persuaded, not being like other people's beliefs and thoughts will not sway my own so easily, So that's also something I want to share. And oh, they make this way to this little necklace that's with their name on it. See that? This is San Diego, and in a little bit we'll be doing an exercise. So that's it, you guys. That's my share. This workshop is led by Jennifer Hoodie and Alex J. Moscow. It's called a Vivid Vision Retreat. Talk with you guys later. Oh yeah, if you liked that video, then you will love all the resources that I have over at kimcdang.com. That is KIMCDANG.com. There you will find all my courses, my extensions, all the offers that I have, as well as a lot of free resources if you are just getting started.